What's up? Prepper Tribe. Come to show y'all something. Wanted to show off my Swiss Army knife. But there's a cool little add-on that you can get. And I know you've seen this in the thumbnail, but it's pretty cool. I gotta show you. If you would, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you wanna, share the video after you see it and you like it, you can go ahead and share that thing out. Let the other people see what's going on. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscriber button. All right, check it out. So I got a Swiss Army knife. I got this for free. Well, sort of, kind of. You get points when you buy smokes, and you can turn in those points, and this is one of the things that you can claim with your points. So I got this knife about a month ago, and then I seen a YouTube video, and I was clicking through the YouTube, and I seen this video from a channel that I'm subscribed to. It's Felix Imler. I'll put it in the description. Maybe y'all can go check him out. He does all kinds of videos on Swiss Army knives and all kinds of bushcrafting, but he shows you all kinds of different ways to use your Swiss Army knife and to keep it from getting messed up. But he showed this little add-on, and what this little add-on is you spin it out, and it's actually a little ferro rod, so you can start some fires. And believe it or not, this little ferro rod, you can see how big it is. I don't know if you can tell. It's really small, but you can start at least 100 fires with this little ferro rod. And the reason I know that's true is because the video I seen on this, the guy started over 100 fires with it. Now, another thing about it is the handle here, this glows in the dark, and it really does glow in the dark. It's pretty awesome. I'll show you.
I'ma get busy with it right now.
And then this spins out too, and this is actually tinder. You can cut pieces off of it, break it all up, and that's tinder to start your fire with. And it stores right in the cork. So it's pretty cool. It just slides down in there, and then it has a hole inside of it, so you can take your ferro rod and store that right in there too. And it just spins on down, spin till it gets tight, boom. Now you have an emergency ferro rod with your little pocket knife. And it's pretty cool. And you can use your blade. I'm gonna use the needle thing for leather. I think you poke leather and it's kind of sharp right there. I'm gonna try to use that to spark and start a fire, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna start a fire with this bad boy. That way you know it works. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I ordered it off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. I'm not affiliated with Amazon or nothing like that, but I'll put it in there just so y'all can find it easier. And if y'all want to get one, get one. I think you can buy 3 packs for like 20 bucks or 6 packs for like 40 bucks. They're kind of expensive, but it's a real neat thing to have. And it also works on the cheaper knives that ain't Swiss Army. As long as it's got a cork screw on the knife about the same size as the Swiss Army knife, it'll screw right on there. I'll show you one. I got another one and I'll show it to you.
I'ma get busy with it right now.
But yeah, there it is, ferro rod for your Swiss Army knife. And also, I learned something, is when you pull this out, there's a little tiny hole in here. And what that does is hold a little pin, like a sewing pin. I don't know if y'all can see that. And you can magnetize that, put it on a leaf on some water, and turn it into a compass. And there's just a little tiny hole. You can barely see it, but it slips right down in there, and boom, you got a little compass in there too. So it's pretty cool. So you got a ferro rod and a compass hidden right inside your Swiss Army knife. Pretty cool. I'll show everything, pictures of everything. I'll show the picture of the package for the ferro rod, like right now.
I'ma get busy with it right now.
And then I'll show you, you know, the cheaper knife that ain't Swiss Army, but it has a corkscrew. And I'll show how these fit in that too. I'll show that like right now. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You should check it out. Maybe get one. If you always carry a Swiss Army knife, it wouldn't be bad to have a little something to start a fire with. And it definitely works. I mean, if you look up Felix Immler, Immler, we'll put the link in the description to his channel. But man, he starts over 100 fires with one of these little rods. He does it over and over and over again, right on camera for you. No faking in it whatsoever. It's really cool. And he has some really cool videos about the Swiss Army knife. Teach you different ways of using this thing and keeping it good. There's so many things you can do with a Swiss Army knife. I couldn't believe it. Different ways of even chopping wood and stuff. Instead of having your knife all the way out like this, he'll put it like this and chop. So it doesn't break the knife off and stuff like this. It won't break it off and stuff. It's really cool.
I'ma get busy with it right now.
All right, we're gonna start a fire with this thing here. And here's my fire kit. And we got the lovely Nisi Tribe's gonna do some filming. I'm not gonna do a overview of my fire starting kit, but boom! And let me give a little shout out to Tennessee Tactical 1, baby. We're gonna probably start a fire with this too, put it in the video. Because Tennessee Tactical 1 made this by hand from his wood around his place. And it's a ferro rod, and he sent me some magnesium. So it's really cool. You should look him up, Tennessee Tactical 1. Give him a shout, subscribe to him, and if you want to get a handmade ferro rod straight out of the backwoods, hit him up. All right, so let's find some stuff to make a fire with in here. I got some fat wood. Let's try fat wood. Let's try hey, we got the tender bundles. You try those. Oh, my favorite, dryer lint. And then we'll try the actual fire starting that we have. Let me get this out the way because there's bugs crawling all over me. All right, so first, what we want to do is pop the ferro rod and get some tinder. We're going to do this one first, see if it starts. And we got a thunderstorm coming in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of this tinder off. Just a little piece to the side. Here, we don't want to catch nothing else on fire. Then this should just break up. See how it breaks up? If you got a close up on that, it's got like, it's like waxy, and it's got like threads in it. But you just break it up so it'll catch those threads, you know what I mean? It just takes a little bit too. Break it up real good. All right, let's see if we can start a fire with that. All right, what I'm gonna use is the needle thing. And how Felix did it is he actually held this and scraped it. Let me see if I can figure this out. He actually held this and scraped it on there. Boom, check that out. With the little ferro rod. What? Is that not the coolest? Dang, it burns for a second too. That's super tight. All right, let me move that off to the side. It's still burning. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. So it works. It works with the tinder it comes with. Look how long that's burning. That's really cool. Really cool. Okay, now we're gonna try some fat wood, and I'm gonna use my knife to try to feather a little bit. see if we can spark something up with this. I think the smaller the better, you know. Let's see if I can just scrape, like just scrape a little bit of with the back of the knife. A little bit of that on there, sprinkle some of that on there. All right, let's see if we can do it. Okay, so the thing definitely works. This thing here definitely works. All right, let's see if we can spark it up. She ain't working too good on the fat wood. Let's see though, we don't want to give up yet. It's almost there. It's almost there. Putting off a good spark. We getting a little smoke, but we don't want to give up yet. Putting off a good spark. Oh, there it went with the fat wood. What? And you can see it's scraping it up, but it's upholding for a little while. I mean, it's not too bad. I'm just putting my finger right here, putting it along there, and just scraping. You know what I mean? Hells yeah, we got the fat wood. The fat wood worked. All right, let's do my favorite. Let's do the dryer lint. Let's spark it up. All right. Now, break this up a little bit. This should spark right up. This stuff just blazes. But let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. All right, you can come around this end if you want. If you want to. So you can get. And I guess I had to scrape some of that gold off of there before it started sparking. When I first started doing it, it wasn't sparking, so I think I had to get past that gold coloring down to the ferro rod. It's probably a protectant on there, but let's see if we can get it in one mark. No! Oh, it pulled out. We got failure. We got failure. Where did it go? It's too expensive to just let go. No. All right. Well, we had it come out. I was pressing too hard. It came out. I'm gonna try to glue that back in there, though, I guess. But let's see if I can. Let's see if I can keep it in there and just do it anyway. All right. So let's see. Not in one shot, but all right, come on now, come on. I know you can do it. I know. It almost wants to do it. Let me see if I can break this up a little bit more. Uh-oh, you hear that thunder? I would be nervous as anything if it was like out in the woods and worrying about the rain getting ready to start and we really needed a fire, because you know what I mean? All right, let's see. Well, there it is. Boom. Yeah. And there's the dryer lint. And it's still upholding. I mean, it fell out of the thing, but it went back in there pretty solid, so it's not pulling back out. So I must have just been heavy-handed with it. All right, one last thing. Let's try. This was Native and Devout's secret weapon for fire making. Let's see if we can start one up with this. Native and Devout put out a video about this fire starter. It's one of his favorite fire starters. I forget what it's called, but it's for like fireplaces and stuff, I think. Let's take some, break it all up, and see if we can start a fire with this. Let's get rid of the dryer lint. Now let's see if we can spark this up one time. I'm impressed with this little thing so far, ain't you? It's unbelievable. All right, let's see. Oh, let's see. I got a feeling it's gonna work, but come on now. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Almost. Can't give up yet. Oh. This might be too small. I can't get it, but you know what I'm gonna do? Let's break out the weapon on it. Boom! We're gonna break out the Leatherman Free T4, and let's get Tennessee Tactical Ones. Let me scrape some of the stuff off of it real quick. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on now. Come on now. All right. Let's get a little bit more up in there. All right, let's get it. Oh, what is up with this stuff? Come on, light. Oh, I had it and I blew it out by trying to do it again. There it is. What? Oh, get that out of the way. I don't want it to blow up. Woo, baby. Oh, give me this and this. Some Tennessee Tactical Ones did it, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so we didn't have luck with the big tender, with the small ferro rod that was in the Swiss Army knife, but we did catch the tender that it came with. The fat wood caught on fire and the dryer lint. That's not too bad. And I'm sure we got some other stuff, but maybe if y'all get it, if y'all end up buying one, getting one, y'all can check some other tender out and see what y'all can do. I'm gonna put this back in here for now, but you know I'm gonna reload a brand new one when I get in the house. All right, we gotta try a little bit of this magnesium. See what this stuff does. Tennessee Tactical One said it only takes a pinch. It only takes a pinch. Let me move some stuff. What I'll do is throw some of this on there after it blazes up. Tell you what, let's do it right on top of this. Let's start a fire. Let's start a fire. Should we do a little fat wood on there too? Hell yeah, why not? We're gonna have everything on there.
The test.
All right. Let me put this away because we're gonna use the Leatherman. And what I use on my Leatherman is actually the file that does the best scraping. Let's see what we get. Boom, look at that.
I'ma get busy with it right now. I'ma get busy with it right now.
Magnesium, baby. And it's starting to rain.
Sweet.
Sweet.
How does that not make you happy to see fire?
Oh, I love it.
That's good.
We gotta get in the house. It's starting to rain. Prepper Tribe. Like and subscribe.